Okay, this is my video for KIN 186. We are measuring range of motion using the goniometer, and my assistant Madison here is going to help me out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure her range of motion in her shoulder. So we're going to line up the black line on her shoulder joint right there, and as she extends her arm, flex your shoulder up like this, we will rotate the goniometer to make sure that this line is in the middle, this line is in the middle. Okay, you can put your shoulder down. Then I'm going to read right here. It looks like her shoulder flexion range of motion is about 159, which normal range of motion is 130 to 150. It doesn't surprise me she's a little over that because she's a pitcher and this is her pitching arm, so she's a little more flexible. Now we're going to test her hyperextension of her shoulder joint. So hand back, we'll keep that black line straight down, line it up with her arm and her shoulder joint, okay? And it looks like she's got about 100 and, is that right? Yeah. Looks like about 108 degrees, which normal range is 30 to 80. And so that's pretty good too, but again, she's a pitcher, so she has a lot of flexibility in that joint. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is elbow flexion. So again, I'm going to line the goniometer up on her elbow right here, and as she flexes, we will make sure, put your hand this way, this black line here is lined up on her elbow joint, and looks like she's got about 145 degrees on her elbow. Normal is 140 to 160, so that's good. Next we'll do the hip. So go ahead and lay down on the table. We're going to check her hip flexion. So she's going to bend her left knee slightly, and then we're going to line up the goniometer here with the black line and the midline of her leg. And as she lifts her leg, making sure that this is level and that is the middle. Very good. Looks like she's got about 91 degrees, which is pretty good. Normal is 90 to 125. So then if you'll flip over, we will check the hyperextension of the hip. Again, line it up with her hip joint and her leg. As she lifts her leg, we'll keep that straight in the middle there. Good. And it looks like she's got about 40 degrees on her hip hyperextension. That's pretty good. Normal is 10 to 30, so she's pretty flexible there too. Now if you'll stand up, we will check the flexion in the knee. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but here. There we go. Turn sideways. All right. Are you going to be able to turn the other way? We'll do this one. There we go. Don't fall off the back of the chair. All right, so we'll line it up with the knee joint, and as she flexes, let's see, make sure that's straight down. Very good. Okay, you can put your foot down. And it looks like she's got about 104 degrees. This says normal's 120 to 150. So it seems to me like she should have a little bit more flexibility there. Maybe I'm not measuring correctly. Let's try it one more time. So, okay, go ahead and flex. Okay. Yeah, that time we're about 107. So 107 degrees for her knee flexion. Normal is 120 to 150. So that is my video for measuring range of motion.